right, let's get right into it. We have this idea that once you reach the top, that's it. Story's over. You get that one massive victory, that one moment of glory, and you think you've written the final chapter. But what if that's not the end at all? What if it's just the prologue to something way harder, something way more important? Today, we're going to talk about the relentless, brutal art of reinvention. And this right here, this one idea, it just completely flips the script on everything we think we know about success, right? You saw all the sacrifice, the sweat, the sleepless nights, and you thought, okay, it's done. But the real truth is, that one triumph, that's not the finish line. Nope. That's the starting pistol for the real race. So here's the first stage of this whole thing. It's this big realization that greatness, it's not some place you arrive at. It's a constant, never-ending, and often painful process of rebirth. It's about consciously choosing to step right back into the fire, even when you've already won. So let's really think about what reinvention actually means. It's not some simple little makeover, right? It's a sacred, agonizing art. Picture a crucible. It's where the person you were gets completely burned away, just consumed by the flames, so that the person you have to become can finally rise up from the ashes. And this process, it's not some casual test. Oh no. It is a deep, gut-level interrogation of who you are at your very core. It's designed to question your will, to shove your endurance right to its absolute breaking point. It's there to reveal what you're truly made of. Okay, so what kind of mindset does this journey even require? Well, you have to basically live in a completely different reality. Let's call it the arena. And in this place, it's a space of total all-in commitment, where the normal rules, they just don't apply. And look at the difference here. It is stark. The rest of the world, right? They live for the weekend. They're counting down the days to the next holiday. They're all about celebrating themselves. But inside the arena, time is measured totally differently. There are no weekends, just progress. There are no holidays, just the work. And you don't celebrate yourself. You just mark the milestones that show you're still moving forward. And the arena, it's got a code, a set of rules that are absolutely non-negotiable. Rule 1, no days off. Rule 2, you can't afford the luxury of a single excuse. And Rule 3, you have to understand that pain isn't just a possibility, it's a certainty. It's gonna come at you like a flood, and your job isn't to run from it. Your job is to stand your ground and remain completely unmoved when it hits. So this all leads us to the real heart of the conflict. Because you wanna know who your biggest opponent is? It's not someone else out there in the world. It's that voice inside your own head. It's the pain, the doubt, that primal, deep-seated instinct that's screaming at you to just quit. It's a battle against your own ghost. So let's really think about this for a second. That moment of truth finally arrives. That flood of pain we were just talking about, it hits. And it's not just physical, It's the crushing weight of every single past failure, every criticism, every doubt you've ever had, all piling on at once. Your resolve starts to crack. So, what do you do? And trust me, it gets worse. Because this isn't just some nagging thought anymore. It becomes a physical command. Your body's survival instinct kicks into overdrive, and literally every muscle, every nerve, every single cell in your body is screaming at you to stop, to find comfort, to just surrender. This is your biology trying to save you. This is the breaking point. The answer? It's so deceptively simple. You take one more step. See, this isn't about brute force. It's a strategy. It's about detaching yourself from the feeling of the pain and focusing only on the action. The decision to take that step, that was made months ago, back in training, when your mind was calm. This moment right now, it's just you executing a command that's already been programmed. And this is that strategy in action. It's what I call ghost-like persistence. Here's how it works. You endure the flood by making your world tiny. Don't think about the finish line. That's way too far away. You ignore the screams by focusing on the smallest possible unit of progress. Your next breath, your next footfall. That's it. You translate your defiance into one more step, one more lap, one more punch. It's how you dismantle the impossible piece by tiny piece. This idea just completely reframes the whole battle, doesn't it? Behind every paralyzing fear is the person you were always meant to be. So fear, it isn't some monster out there hunting you. It's a cage you built for yourself. And the person you have the potential to become, they're just waiting on the other side of those bars. So you have a choice. You face the fear and become that person, or you run and you never really live. Okay, so this intensely personal battle, it eventually reaches a whole new level. It's a massive leap. The struggle itself transforms into something so much bigger than you. It's about evolving beyond your own skin and bones and becoming, well, an ideal. And here's the core idea. To stop the real monsters, the monsters of mediocrity, of doubt, of limitation, you can't just be a person fighting a battle anymore. You have to become the ideal itself. You have to become a principle. You have to become a legend. So what's the path to that kind of transcendence? Well, it starts with devoting yourself entirely to an ideal, something way bigger than you are. Through that absolute devotion, you start to transform into something that other people, they just can't comprehend. They can't categorize you. You make yourself more than just a man or a woman. You transcend your own humanity. You become an unstoppable idea. You become a legend. And this quote just perfectly captures the engine that drives that whole transformation. Imagine it. You've given them everything. Your blood, your sweat, your time, your youth. You are completely and utterly spent. You have nothing left. But then, a voice from deep, deep within you whispers, not everything, not yet. And somehow, you find more. All right, let's bring this all home. The final piece of the puzzle, becoming the architect of your own soul. See, it all comes down to ownership. It's about grabbing the pen, taking control of your own story, visualizing your future, and consciously building your own legend. You are the architect. And really, it all boils down to this huge difference between two mindsets, the sidelines versus the arena. The person on the sidelines, they're always asking, what if? Their life is safe, but it's hollow. The person in the arena, though, they might fail, they might get knocked down, but they state, I failed. And in that failure, they carry the honor of having had the guts to try in the first place. So, where do you even start building this legend? It begins in your mind, with imagination. Think of it like this. Your imagination is literally the movie preview of your life's coming attractions. It's the first screening. And if you can't see that future you in the theater of your own mind, well, you're never going to see it in the mirror.
And in the end, this is what separates the great from everyone else. It's not talent, it's not luck. The only real difference is the narrative they tell themselves when the lights go out. It's that story you whisper to yourself in the quiet, dark moments. The internal script you choose to believe about who you are and what you're truly capable of.
And that right there, that is the champion's mindset, plain and simple. When the rest of the world sees a giant insurmountable wall, a champion sees a door. It's all about perspective. It's about refusing to let anyone else define your limits. You find the door. You walk through it. You define yourself. So listen, as long as you've got breath in your lungs, the story is never over. The battle is never truly lost. It doesn't matter what's been written on the pages so far. The only question that matters is the one staring you in the face right now. What will you write on the next page?